Ever wondered what causes the ground beneath us to shake violently? It's a process that begins deep beneath the surface of the Earth, in the restless realm of tectonic plates. These are gigantic slabs of rock, some as big as continents, that make up the Earth's crust and uppermost layer of the mantle. They're always on the move, albeit at a snail's pace, floating atop the semi-fluid layer of the Earth known as the asthenosphere. As these tectonic plates slide past, collide with, or pull away from each other, they create a lot of friction. This friction locks the plates together, preventing them from moving smoothly. Over time, this causes stress to build up in the rocks around the points where the plates are stuck. Eventually, the stress becomes too much for the rocks to bear, and they break or shift, releasing the stored energy. This energy travels through the Earth in the form of seismic waves, which are what we feel as earthquakes. The point where the stress is initially released is called the focus or hypocenter of the earthquake, and directly above it on the surface is the epicenter. The seismic waves radiate out from the epicenter, shaking the ground as they go. So, the next time the Earth shakes, remember, it's all about the tectonic plates meeting and greeting each other. Ever heard of the Richter scale? No, it's not a musical instrument. The Richter scale, developed in the early 20th century, is a tool we use to measure the strength or magnitude of earthquakes. But here's the kicker. It's not just a simple 1 to 10 scale. Each increase by 1 on the Richter scale actually represents a 10-fold increase in the amplitude of seismic waves and roughly 32 times more energy release. That's why a shake of magnitude 2 might barely rattle your coffee cup, while a magnitude 7 can topple buildings. However, the Richter scale has its limits, particularly with very large quakes. That's where the moment magnitude scale, or MW, comes in. More accurate for larger quakes, the MW scale is commonly used by seismologists today. Remember, it's not just about the number. The difference between each level on the scale is actually exponential. History is littered with stories of earthquakes, some of which have left indelible marks on our world. Let's take a journey back in time to revisit some of the most notorious earthquakes. First stop, the early 20th century. Picture this. It's 1906 and the city of San Francisco wakes up to a devastating earthquake. This Great San Francisco Earthquake, as it came to be known, caused widespread destruction, and the ensuing fires added to the catastrophe. The city had to be almost entirely rebuilt, leading to a transformation in architectural designs to withstand future earthquakes. Fast forward to 2010, we land in Haiti. This Caribbean nation experienced a catastrophic earthquake that resulted in a significant loss of life and infrastructure. The event triggered an outpouring of international aid and brought global attention to the importance of earthquake preparedness and disaster management. Lastly, we time travel to 1960, to the coast of southern Chile. The world experienced the most powerful earthquake ever recorded, a monstrous 9.5 magnitude quake. This event not only reshaped the Chilean landscape, but also generated a tsunami that reached as far as Hawaii, Japan, and the Philippines. It was a stark reminder of the far-reaching impacts of seismic events. Earthquakes are not just geological phenomena, they're historical events that can change the course of history. Wouldn't it be great if we could get a heads up before an earthquake strikes? Well, thanks to advances in technology, we're getting closer to making this a reality. Let's delve into the world of earthquake early warning systems. These systems are technological marvels that play a critical role in predicting earthquakes. They're designed to detect the initial, less destructive waves of an earthquake known as P waves that travel faster than the more destructive waves, called S waves and surface waves. The time gap between these waves gives us valuable seconds or even minutes to prepare before the shaking begins. Let's take Japan as an example. This country, known for its technological prowess, has one of the most advanced earthquake early warning systems in the world. When an earthquake is detected, alerts are sent out through television, radio, mobile apps, and even directly to high-speed trains, prompting them to slow down or stop to prevent derailment. These alerts give people the precious time they need to take cover, potentially saving countless lives. But it's not just about individual safety. These warnings also allow for the automatic shutdown of utilities, preventing fires and other secondary disasters. They're a vital tool in our fight against the unpredictable power of earthquakes. Technology is our best bet against the unpredictable power of earthquakes. It's all about buying precious time. Ready for some earthquake trivia? Here's a fun fact. Earthquakes can actually cause temporary changes in groundwater levels. That's right. In some instances, wells may run dry, while in others there can be a sudden surge in water flow. It's a fascinating yet often overlooked side effect of these seismic events. And how about this? Earthquakes can even impact the very rotation of our planet. Although the changes are minute and not immediately noticeable, powerful quakes can shift the Earth's axis ever so slightly. This, in turn, can alter the speed of our planet's rotation. It's also worth noting that not all earthquakes occur on land. Many take place on the ocean floor, and these underwater quakes can sometimes trigger devastating tsunamis. Earthquakes are full of surprises, aren't they? Always remember, there's more to these seismic events than meets the eye. And that's a wrap on our earthquake adventure. We've journeyed through the causes, measuring systems, significant quakes in history, early warning systems, and even some unusual facts. Quite a ride, isn't it? If you found this as fascinating as I did, do give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share the knowledge with others. Remember, there's always more to learn about our incredible world. Stay curious, stay safe, and until next time, keep shaking up your knowledge.